Hey guys, good morning. This is going to be a very short stream. We're going to witness the Crazy House Team League match between variants only and the finisher. The match is already won by the finisher's team, so the match is not very relevant for the outcome of the match, although it might be for the overall standings. I don't know. I don't really know how that would affect, but anyway, ready here just to enjoy. They're great players, both of them. I've seen the finisher has been already warming up, playing against the Stockfish, some bullet games, and I'm expectating. Let me quickly check the Slack if there's any novelties, because yeah, yesterday's game was rescheduled, so I couldn't really cover it. I think time control is 5+5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not as worried as in other occasions about covering this and being worried about cheating, because they're really strong players. They wouldn't make use of any things I could say, possibly, but okay. Yeah, it's about time right now. It's it's 1 o'clock. This is the time the game was scheduled. Let's see if they start soon. I see the finisher connected, variants only. For some reason it seems that I'm not following variants only on Lichess, or he's not connected, one of the two. Quickly go to the finisher's profile. Okay, he's not playing yet again. Let's see variants only with a T. Variants only. Yeah, it looks like I'm not following him. Let's follow him. Let's follow him. Feeder rating 1300, really? No, I don't believe it. Bullet 2700. He's not connected. He's not connected right now, so I guess the finisher is waiting for him. Let's see. I'm still gonna go follow on the finisher TV. And let's see. I think according to the rules you have to wait 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I never had issues of this kind on never had issues on this of this type on the league, but we'll see. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna share in the chat the link if you want to follow the games when they start. And let's see, maybe we can follow some Crazy House games in the meantime. Community, watch current games, or Lichess TV? What is it? Lichess TV, I guess. Top rated games. Let's pick Crazy House. Yeah, maybe I can fix my clock crop a bit thanks to this. Make the clocks a bit bigger. I think that could be helpful. There. Okay. Okay, so we're following Alonso versus Headstrong. Black has good counterplay now on the h5. Rook at g5. That was a strange move. And it looked like a pre-move. Maybe he wants to push g3, but I mean, I understand it coordinates well, the rook there, but still, very strange looking move. Yeah, black has almost no material to attack, and white is having initiative now. Queen here, maybe? Black has only one pawn in hand, so it's not easy. Knight there, makes sense. Putting pressure on the pinned piece. Block, maybe. There's a knight now that can be dropped for some discovery, so he keeps the rook on the g-file. Aha, but good job there, harassing the rook. Now this knight at g5, so yeah, black is in trouble. What's the idea after takes? So he's defending g5, but oh, aha! Now the game is starting, guys. Let's move there. Okay, so the finisher with the white pieces in the first game against variants only. The match is about to start. This is 5+5. This is basically one of the best matches we can witness on the Crazy House League. The finisher 2600, variants only almost 2500. These guys are so strong. Opening with e4. Let's see if we learn something about Crazy House openings. Will e5 be played, or is variants only going to play some Frenchy style? Let's see. They have a positive score for variants only so far. He goes for the French. 22.5 to 14.5 is their particular score. Queen f6. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. This has to be preparation. The finisher is thinking now. Knight f3 would be the logical move. Vichy says, "Hi Pepe, let's go." The finisher. But knight c3, knight g2, clearly saying, I don't mind if you sack your queen on f2, so I'm gonna play something solid here. Now after knight g2, I guess black is not intending to take here to solve this problem of the development of this bishop, but very typical of the Scandi also to put pressure on g2, now on e4 as well because the knight is pinned. Mugwort says, second best thing that get him out of book on move 1 is get him out of book on move 2. Yeah, queen f6, queen g6. This is sort of creative stuff. I would play knight g3, but what do I know? So he's trying to force that to regain with the knight and have a normal position, I guess. Having a bishop, then black will have a knight. Could be able to drop it somewhere, maybe g4. Let's see what's the idea. Now bishop at d3 could be a possible idea, or bishop at h5 for white, I mean, because we don't want to develop and allow queen takes here, knight at f3, right? Okay, so knight f6, normal development from black. Now we'll see that stops bishop at h5. Maybe bishop at d3 is a bit too passive. I've played against the finisher a couple of times, and he's not the kind of player that makes random dual moves. He usually has very active moves with at least one thread, and most of the times more than one. So we'll see. e5. I was thinking briefly about that move. Yeah, so I think I like white. I don't know. It seems very... all this queen f6, queen g6 idea is definitely creative, but I trust the finisher. So white has a space, and a question on this knight. It's good to question pieces that have been developed, because you don't give your opponent time to keep developing. Andre is cheering for black. Because black has been discriminated for a long time, he says. Okay, knight at h4, bishop at g3. So if knight takes g2, bishop takes. Yeah, knight at h4 was, I guess, a good move. The kind of move strong players do in Crazy House. Material is not as important as initiative, but yeah, finisher grabs the material. Knight takes g3. I expect him to open the h file. And okay, knight for a pawn. It's not the end of the world. I tend to play this Aliagin sacrifice. There's a name for this line: e4, knight f6, e5, d5, where white immediately gets a knight for a pawn in the opening. And it's not the end of the world. Sometimes it's more annoying to be able to drop a pawn than a knight. Okay, that's definitely some counterplay that black is finding there against g3, now that g2 is weak after the last move. Finisher takes on f5, which I guess it's logical. Now he has a knight, so queen cannot take here because of the fork on g7, and they're blitzing out these moves in this first line where this king has been exposed, but black has a ton of material. I mean white has a lot of material. Two knights, a pawn and a queen, and black has only diagonals. I guess he will use it against this exposed king. Maybe black wants to, I don't know, use this diagonal somehow. Pawn at this. Oh, that's annoying. So after rook g8, maybe even queen at h8 or queen at h7. Ouch. I hate when it happens. Also bishop h6. Ouch. Pawn at g7. Oh, that's an annoying move. And f6 also weak, so maybe there's some knight or knight at h7, but yeah, queen at h7 is very logical because the rook cannot be defended. This is looking really bad for black. No counterplay at all, and black resigns. Yeah, good. That's the score for our team. Yay. Now let's see with the black pieces, the finisher. So they play d4, d5, knight f3, knight c6. I've never had this line. I usually play knight f6 against knight f3, so I guess this is interesting. After bishop g5, the finisher is thinking. Kind of a weird line to put the bishop there when the knight still wasn't developed. Rapid Variants is saying queen at h8 would have been mating 11. But queen at h7 forces resignation in one. Correction, queen at h8 and queen at h7 were both mates in 10 or less. Okay. So they finally go for knight f6 and h6. I see this a lot, that you play h6 when the bishop is there on g5, in d4, d5 lines. I'm not sure in other kind of structures. And bishop f5 is very common, or at least I've seen that. Oh, this g5. Rohan Gupta said this against me, did this against me. He totally destroyed me. But I'm always, I've tried it myself, but I'm always scared to weaken this. So whenever I play g5, instead of bishop g7, I usually go to cover the light squares very fast, because I'm such a pussy. Getting someone out of book in Crazy House means setting for a +5 position. Sad, says Fishy Bishy. Okay, so bishop d3, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And knight b4, very typical counter play against bishop d3. I've seen that happening a lot as well. And I think when I prepared against someone, I've seen this idea a lot of bishop d3 being answered with knight b4 in these d4, d5 openings. g4, knight e5. Yeah, okay. Some pressure here on the light squares, but white has no pieces in hand. None of them have. And I don't see an immediate threat, but maybe some crazy sacrifice for a pawn to drop, I don't know. Or knight takes f7 could be a threat, actually. So the finisher removes the bishop, which is a logical move, but now has to be worried about a knight landing somewhere. Bishop at f5, covering the light squares. So now knight takes f7 wouldn't be that strong, I guess. h5, grabbing space and putting a grip on this light square over here. That's a bit uncomfortable. Let's see how the finisher handles this. He's using the time, so I guess he's not very comfortable. But he's been in worse positions, I'm sure. Bishop e6. Defending f7. Knight g3. And I don't know, queen c8 would be my first idea. Knight d7 maybe, but no, I'm too crazy. It's uncomfortable. All the moves I can come up with have drawbacks. Bishop h7, that's logical move, yeah. That's a logical move. Avoiding those traits. Yeah, in general, this king looks a bit more exposed because of g5, g4. So avoiding traits should be good for black, I guess. King f1. Just a passing move, so maybe rook c8, I don't know. Hey, good morning, OJ. How are you doing? I'm watching this amazing match. They're so good. So yeah, this king is a bit more exposed, but it's very well surrounded. Why not knight at c5? Says Andre. Instead of knight at g3, I guess, because that was the last knight drop. Why not knight at c5 here? Yeah, that could have been good drop, I guess. queen b6, and queen a6. He's saying, okay, I have everything defended, you don't have more pieces to drop, so I'm gonna bring the queen to put pressure on your weaknesses. Rook e8, rook h4, putting pressure there, threatening to take probably. But this knight is also defending this guy, so... But after king g1, there's no check on d3, so this is getting very, very sharp and tactical. Andre is asking, any one of these guys playing with the new keyboard drop option? I don't think so. Well, I'm not sure, because, yeah, we cannot see if they do. I mean, you can see when I do on my stream, because I'm sharing my screen, but yeah, if we're watching other people's games, we cannot see it, so we don't know. I tried it yesterday and I loved the option. I would change the key for the queen drops. That's my only... critic, but yeah, I love the idea. I still need to get used to it. Okay, so the finisher is thinking a lot here. I guess he's calculating something deep, like maybe sacrificing, but no, he goes back there, makes sense. No, the sacrifice was stupid. I mean, he has to control the light squares. Okay, this is not an easy decision to do, because of course knight takes f5 could happen, and after bishop takes f5, this pawn is hanging. e4 as well. Yeah, e4 is annoying. Knight takes e4 could be an idea. Andre says e4 the losing move, rip. I don't know how e4 is losing. I don't know if Andre is using an engine. The bishop goes back, and I'm not sure what did the finisher achieve with this sequence. Knight takes g4, I guess he's gonna check. I was watching Variants Only playing Crazy House last night. Hey, Safely. So he took with the knight, and maybe he takes now with the bishop, or maybe he starts dropping blockers. Oh, so he allows rook takes. He calculated this. This is not a problem, he's saying. But he's being extracted now. Yeah, king g8 is an option. The other is to go all in. I'm not sure king g8 was losing. Maybe it was losing. He took very, very fast there. And now he's committed to... Wow, he goes back now. I would take the knight. This looks really, really problematic for black. But these guys have many lives. so I don't know. I mean, white can even say bishop at here and then take the knight, even if it's not checked, because I don't see black having an attack. So yeah, white can do even a slow move now, like pawn takes knight. But yeah, I would have preferred the bishop to take a rook, but yeah, I missed g7. Pawn at g7 could be decently annoying. Although I still don't see the checkmate. After he takes the rook, he can drop rook, and yeah, I guess it's not looking good. But where's the counterplay? I think Variants Only played a very good game here. Come on, finisher, you can do this. Show your magic. So maybe he wants h7 for a knight, or maybe for a rook, or maybe... So if he takes here, he can drop knight at e7, I guess. Still don't see the checkmate. Ah, yeah, he has another knight for g5, so I see the checkmate there. Although, yeah, it's checkmate. So he drops bishop there. There's no knight at g5 anymore, and he's protecting f6 and e7. He's doing a good job at defending the important squares, but this is a lot of pressure now. Checkmate here is threatened, so rook at h7. Yeah, black's queen is not helping. So if he takes here, you don't want to take with the bishop because of knight at f6, but it's probably the best chance. Oh, that was a forced sequence now. So variants only saw something. Not sure what. Maybe bishop at here and take the rook, or what? Maybe take the rook is the idea? Or trade a couple of rooks here. No, take the rook is the idea. So if bishop, there's a checkmate into with knight and rook, so he cannot take it. Maybe rook at g8. No, but then bishop takes bishop. So maybe bishop f6. It's really tough. Bishop f6, I guess e5 is a problem. He tries bishop f6 though. e5, maybe bishop h8, or queen takes d3, start some counterplay. But no, trading queens would be so risky right now. So bishop h8, I'm thinking. Then knight at f6. Aha, he prefers if there's a pawn on f6. But now rook at g7 is a serious threat, I think. Trading rooks and go for the checkmate. Bishop takes d3 now. Well, these guys defend very well, huh? I would have lost the game like 20 moves ago. Yeah, so I thought that was a serious threat. Ah, he drops the rook first. Yeah, that look, wow. Looks checkmate, yeah. Well, that was a good try. So 1-1. Not a bad result. The final score of the match, of the overall match, is 9-5 in our favor. So, yay! These guys are another level. Yes, yes. I mean, this game was in both games. White was like dominating. Although this game was a very slow one. You know, it was a very slow domination there. So far, black grabbed some space, and after g4 knight 95, things started going wrong for black. This h5 move is very interesting, puts a lot of pressure. Strong players, yeah, exactly. c6 maybe a slow move, I don't know. And yeah, queen b6, queen a6, and rook e8. Rook h4, so nice. Yeah, and rook takes c7, obviously. And very hard to defend, many pawns there, annoying. I liked how he played bishop g6 to be able to drop a rook at h7 later. Good defensive resources they have. And yeah, I thought rook at g7 was a threat. Then I thought, oh, but we just take and we can drop rook back at g8. But this was very sexy move by variants only. Rook at h8 instead of taking the rook. Yeah, and if you take it, then he keeps checking, probably bishop or pawn, and and there's some knight at e7, knight at g5, knights all over the place to be dropped with checks, and yeah. That was great. That was great. I don't know, guys. I enjoy a lot watching these games. I really enjoyed as well watching the finisher crashing Stockfish in the warm-up. That was fun as well. But yeah, I have to get back to work. Need to congratulate the finisher. I think it's good results after all. 1-1. Good games. Work is for the weak. Yeah, well, let's say I'm weak then. You have to work tomorrow. Haha. I have to work tomorrow as well. I'll see you. I'll see you later, guys. 10 p.m. Nice G-through. I have like 20 shirts of G-through tell. This one I have it twice, by the way. I'll see you later. 10 p.m. We're gonna be doing endgames. 10 p.m. Spanish time. 3 p.m. Chicago time. We're gonna be doing probably domination puzzles. Very likely. Very likely. So yeah. See you later, guys, and good luck at work as well. Those of you who have to work. Bye bye.